Yes. Okay, hold on. I said hold on a minute.
Cut my mic on. Was that for me?
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up? Was that a 2-1? Long, like, you put the mics up, mic up. There's a little feedback. Testing. Can you get the mic up a little? Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Ruben?
Oh, you're talking to me?
No. Ruben, do you hear me? Ruben?
I can't hear you.
Ruben, you have
You
to
gotta put
turn
the
off
mics-
Disney Plus and put it on Hamilton Radio, okay?
Can you put my mic up a little?
I know you want to watch Little Mermaid.
Hold on.
You're going to have to pause Little Mermaid. Come on. Cries at me. Oh, hey, Ruben. Oh, no, I was just talking about
So we're supposed to be live, but we're not live. Yeah, we just got.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. He didn't deny it. He said
All right, we're live. What's up? We're freestyle. We're still getting that feedback. We're good? What's up? We're the freestyle HamiltonRadio.net. I'm Ralph Ryan, also known as DJ Noise. My right-hand man, Billy the Kid. What is up? Billy, how was your weekend? You don't remember it.
I'm so sick. I don't.
You may have to get your head checked.
Man, I've been working so much.
Well, I've been doing the opposite because, I haven't been working. So, I'm spending a lot of time with family. Running around behind my child. My other child, trying to get her ready for school when she doesn't want to go to school and she's not going to get up early. And we just got to do a mission. We got a kid. Ruben, you want to lower me a little bit? I still got that feedback. We got a kid. Yeah, he's adorable. He's affectionate. He's great. He's lower. He doesn't have to sleep. My wife and my daughters. So, yes, I did. For the longest time, said no. When the bunny, I said no. I have 4 turtles. I recently rehomed 2 at 6 and recently rehomed 2. So I'm downsizing. So I thought I was downsizing, but here now I picked up another animal in the house. So we have a zoo. So we have 2 dogs. Ruben, you gotta lower the lower something. It's
Still feedbacking a little.
still feedback.
A little.
So I have turtles. I have a toad. I have 2 dogs, a cat, and the kids and the wife.
Doolittle over there.
No, not even Ace Ventura.
Yo, wait.
It's not-
I got a question. So you got all type of is it strange sounds coming out of your house?
No,
you got a
no,
cat
it's,
meowing. You got
no, it's-
toads croaking.
it's
a dog barking and the cat meowing. Really?
Every-
all of them are quiet.
everybody. Well, the dogs. Today I was home and my son fell asleep with my wife on the couch, and here comes the salesman, the security salesman. He's banging on my door, and I'm like, dude, why are you banging on my door? My son is right there. You're lucky he didn't wake up. I'll be throwing you off my porch.
That matters. As a father, that
So,
matters.
listen, we don't get sleep as it is.
Listen, that's when you have to get sleep. When they're sleeping.
Well, I was too busy, fielding calls, making calls, different calls here, interviews and, making doctor's appointments, So, yeah, I'm getting up to that age where I now have to make certain calls for doctor's appointments, and
You're at that age where a nap is a reward too.
yeah, sometimes I find myself dozing off.
It was younger, and that was punishment. Now, oh goodness, I need a nap.
But the security guy started off. Oh, I want to hand you a free doorbell video. And I'm like, there's a catch. What's the catch? And he goes, well, I'm just going to put my sign on the front door or front lawn. And I'm like, that's it? I don't believe it. Nothing's for free in this world. And he said, no, for real, for real. I said, well, guess what? I'm going to call my security company. I'm going to put them on speaker so you can hear, and we'll see what they say. So, mind you, I have Life Shield, and I just found out that they merged with ADT. And I'm like, when did this happen? I wasn't told about this. I'm the one that pays the bill. So the guy, I said, transfer me over to owner loyalty, whatever. And I said, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, I just got hung up on. Don't give me the runaround. Get me straight through. And he was, I'm trying to help you. I'm like, no. You're not trying to help me. You're trying to verify. I'm giving you all my information. So make a long story short. Now the guy is realizing I'm now comparing prices to his price. $54 a month for a security system with cameras versus $34 a month. Same thing, upgraded. So to make a long story short around that, I'm getting my security system upgraded, more sensors, lawn signs, window stickers for about the same price, camera on front and back.
So you turned them down, huh?
So he said, I'm going to text you, and he didn't text me. He knew it was over for him.
So you kind of turned him down politely.
Well, I didn't say nothing to him. He just left and said, I'm going to go. I'll text you.
But he still messed your nap up.
No, I wasn't sleeping. I was fielding calls until he rang the door, and I was like, is the wife up? I'm like, no, she's not. So I quietly went up the stairs. My son surprisingly didn't wake up. He must have been really tired because the dogs were barking. The whole entire house was rattled. And this guy's banging on the door.
Through all of the noise.
And I'm
Just
like,
when everything is quiet.
Why are you? First of all, what possesses a salesman to bang on a door during the day? Like, first of all, that is your wrong move right there. Okay, one bell ring. That's it. Yeah, you see cars in the driveway. You see cars parked. Doesn't mean you need to go banging. If the first bell or the knock doesn't open the door, maybe somebody's sleeping.
Bro,
Have some decency.
I would have answered the door with a button-up shirt with my chest out and be like, "Cello."
Well, I told him. I said, "Listen, you're lucky you didn't wake up my son because I would have threw you off the porch." And once he started saying, "Oh, we're gonna give you this," and then he said, "We're partnered with your company," and then he became false. And then he said, "Well, this is the price." I'm like, "So you're trying to sell me a package for something that I don't really need when I can just ask them for it and they give me for free?" So,
Cheaper.
make a long story short, I got a brand new security system coming in the mail. Even though I already have security, I have dogs and my security, and of course you got me. But I'm getting more enhanced security. You never know, coronavirus. They might try to steal my
You got those
Perel,
killer toads. You got those killer toads and
my Perel, and my killer cat, my little tiger.
snapping turtles.
I don't have
4 turtles.
4 turtles.
You got the Ninja Turtles.
I had 6. Listen. I had 6.
Yeah.
I had 6. I rehomed 2. So yes, I know that the equation comes
did
up
you
to.
name them Michelangelo,
So what did you
Donatello,
name 'em?
Leonardo, and Raphael?
I haven't.
Did you name them after the Ninja Turtles?
No, I didn't. They're not named. They're not named.
Who wouldn't have 4 turtles and not
One
name them after the Ninja
one
Turtles?
is named after the show. One of the turtles in the show was named Slash.
So what?
So I named him
yeah.
Slash.
Yeah, Slash was the bad guy. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
so
Yeah, but it wasn't a Ninja Turtle.
he wasn't in this. Well, he
he was a
was.
bad guy.
He just wasn't a part of the.
You ain't name them.
It's part of the crew.
Got 4 turtles and they're not.
So your weekend you don't remember.
I don't.
Well, my weekend was a lot of stress. A lot of stress. My mom ended up in the hospital. Make a long story short, she's out. She's better now. Something with her medication. But it's scary because I was there alone with my mother, and it's late, and I had a light out in my car, so I was afraid to drive at night. So you know what, I got to do it. I got enough PBA cards in my pocket. I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's not even a concern when you're
So,
around.
but
That's right.
you don't, in these day and age, you don't know what to expect if you're stopped by a cop, especially going to Trenton, at night in a neighborhood that it's not the greatest. Me parking out there, me dressed nice. So I was in and out.
Alarm systems.
But thankfully, the nurse that was looking after my mom, said, "Listen, someone's not right. I don't think she was in here. It's not normal for her." So I was looking for her contacts, and I found you, and I called you. And I said, "Thank you." So she looked after my mom. I appreciate her. She was God sent. So, yeah, that was my weekend. A little stress, and stress.
Like, Mom, all right, though.
Yes, she's good. She's still mom. She cooked for me today. She made some steak and some rice. Oh man.
She be cooking for her. She just got out the hospital. What's wrong with you?
She called me and she invited me. So she invited me, my son,
You ain't turning down.
and my wife, and of course, listen, nobody can say no
ain't gonna turn
to
down
home
mom's
cooked
cooking, right?
meal. I had like 2.5 bowls of rice and steak. It was like, this is amazing. But I added some of my mom's homemade, spicy sauce, and I'm like, I was like, oh, it's just perfect.
All right.
I'm making y'all hungry now.
Now I'm hungry.
Next combo.
So next combo, the news is crazy because all you look at Facebook and the news is all about this coronavirus. So real quick, we're gonna talk about it real quick. Yes, we all joking. We are all walking around with antibacterial, but there is some fear because we don't know the uncertainty. We don't know how we're gonna handle this pandemic because the WHO declared it as a pandemic. And me, I just say, hey, listen, just keep washing your hands. Stay away from extremely large groups that may have people that are sick. That's it. Like we just have to stay on top of it. Don't let the media influence us. Yeah, I see, you see I share stuff on my page, but some of it is in conjoined with laughter, entertainment, and seriousness. I'm not making any jokes about this. I did come in with a gas mask in my coat and a mask, because you just never know.
I literally said he came here dressed like a superhero, though.
You just never know because, and the gas mask is, I pull it out because it's one, and I have four. It's four of us. So who do you choose? It's either you go and get another one, or two more, three more, or who do you give it to? It makes you pick and choose, and it divides us even more. So we gotta.
Are you nervous about it all?
I mean, I'm not nervous, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned because, yesterday there was 2,000. Today there's 4,000. 200. That's yesterday. 400. It's just the numbers just keep rising.
You know
so
what it sounds like to me though. We've been here before.
We have.
With Ebola.
Well,
Ebola was
actually,
Ebola was like
human history. We have been here with the plague. We have been here with Spanish flu, influenza.
With a lot of
Some of y'all may not know the history about those things.
That's well before your time.
Yes.
We're bird
Except
flu,
this old guy. How
N1H1,
old are you?
SARS.
40 what?
No, I'm
Oh, all right.
So we have recovered.
Yeah.
But this is the first pandemic like this since. I mean,
Since Ebola and
not exactly like
Zika
Ebola.
passed through mosquitoes.
Zika, yeah.
Not exactly. I mean, this is like a Spanish influenza kind of thing because it's spreading so rapidly, and I think it's more like we're letting the media influence our reactions. I mean, if you go to Walmart right now, toilet paper is sold out. What does toilet paper have to do with?
Who's not
It is,
crapping
yeah.
herself right
Who's
now?
not-
It's
Crapping themselves. You know what
Yes.
I mean,
Wait, hold on.
you should get Lysol. Obviously, hand sanitizer, soap. Peroxide. People don't know, but peroxide. Start taking peroxide off the shelves because that is highly, really, really valuable to combat sicknesses and stuff like that. Peroxide, just remember that. Mix it with water, and it becomes an antibacterial really quick. I mean, I'm not saying to put on your hands. I'm talking about doorknobs, places of touch that will not destroy.
I got a question about this though. I mean, like to us, the media put it out there like coronavirus is something new.
No, it's been out. If you take a Lysol thing, it'll say effective against coronavirus
But that's the contradiction to me. 'Cause
But
it
my-
was put out there.
It's been around for.
for ages.
Well, yeah.
But my thing,
They say some of us
am
coulda had
am I like did I hear something wrong initially? Like didn't they say it was new or
Yeah, like in the
No.
beginning. Well, that's kind of
actually, it's yes and no. There's actually supposedly there's two strands,
of it.
and to me, I think they enhanced it to make it a biological weapon, and we're gonna just end it there because I don't want the FBI coming after me. But that is just what I think is a biological weapon.
Stop that
I don't know who made it. I think it's been enhanced to become more airborne, more prone for people.
But in a nutshell, everybody just get hand
Yeah,
sanitizers.
but at the end of the day,
Lysol.
listen, we got hand sanitizers. We all just about used it.
I feel like everybody who do it already anyway should be okay.
Exactly.
You
I
keep
mean-
your hands clean. Like we already do that.
And make sure you just take a shower.
stay
Take
on
a
it.
shower if you're going out somewhere, playing basketball somewhere, going to school somewhere. When your parents say, "Hey, take a shower," don't put it off. Just take a shower.
I'm gonna
You
be
know, 'cause
honest though, man.
You don't know
Like,
what you're bringing into the house.
I'm gonna be honest. Anybody that remotely sneeze around me, you could just go. I'm like, excuse me.
I'm just going like,
What was that?
like this, this.
Man,
But we
but,
have-
just sanitize.
We have an
sanitize, stay
amazing,
on it.
collective of guests tonight.
Thank you.
They
thank you.
sung-
Oh, them. I'm sorry.
They sung a song, and I called it on Facebook, and I said, "Wow, this is a great cover. It's an amazing cover." And just jokingly, I said, "Yo, you guys should come on my show." And sometimes when I joke, it kind of tends to become a reality. They're here. So thank yous for coming on. We're gonna get into y'all. We're gonna talk about homework.
Oh, man, he looks so cool though right here.
No, don't do that. I'm joking.
Yo, so how old were you again? You said 40 what?
No, I'm 11.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry.
what's your name? Tell us, Roman, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, I go to school, obviously.
Do you do homework, right?
What college are you in right
Yes. I'm not in
now?
college.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Although my school name is University Heights. So.
I told you.
Ooh.
40 years old. College.
University.
Got
It's
an
in the name.
associate's degree.
You never know. You never know.
He could buy this whole
He,
studio
he can
right now.
he can sing. He can sing. He's got some lungs.
Speaking of singing, I love singing and I love acting.
Yeah. I seen that you were in Babes in Toyland. You shared the stage with my daughter Isabella in 2016.
Isabella, yes.
That's my daughter.
Yeah.
Yes. So I kind of put two and two together. I mean, where you
Was that
you-
16? That was
I
2016.
think you were
Wow,
in.
I was in that
you
too,
were in Babes in
yeah.
Toyland too.
Yeah.
That's crazy how everybody
Wow.
just comes back together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a veteran of this show right now. It's like
Yeah, this is the
like your second, third time.
this is the
Something
third
like
time that
yeah.
he's been
I'm just
here.
hopping from host to
It
host.
seems like every
I'm
time you
getting
come
my
here, you
rounds.
got like a different hairdo.
I
Though.
got- Pretty much, yeah.
I
Yeah,
like that. I like that.
We
yeah you
also
know.
been in another thing together. It was Willy Wonka.
Yeah, we were in Willy Wonka
think my
together.
daughter-
That was before Babes in
I was in
Toyland.
I don't think
Oompa
I don't think my daughter. I don't think my daughter
He
was
was
in
an
that.
Oompa Loompa, yeah.
I
I
don't think
wanted
my
to be an
daughter- I don't
Oompa
think Isabella
Loompa. They
was in
didn't
that.
let me. They said I was too old to be an Oompa Loompa. I said, "Come on, I'm still look how short I am."
Well, you were the Candy Man.
I was the candy man.
Yeah, did y'all sing Lollipop Kids?
We sang. no. What did you guys
Wait.
sing? It.
Wasn't-
Sing the
wasn't
Oompa
that-
Loompa
wasn't that
song.
Willy Wonka? Wait, was that
How's
Willy
that
Wonka?
go? Oh.
Wizard
think so.
of Oz?
Oompa
I think so.
Loompa
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I think Lollipop Kids was Wizard of Oz. My bad. I think.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
so
Lollipop
Roman,
Guild, yeah.
tell me a little bit about yourself. What is it that drives you to want to sing? How did you wake up one day and say, "Hey, I just want to sing," or
Well-
"Hey, I got these beautiful lungs. Let me just start belting away some songs."
Well, it all started when I was at my sister's talent show, and she was in 5th grade or 4th, and she had a talent show, and I saw people sing, and she had technical difficulties with her act for her talent. I'll see how she has talent.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
roasting.
Wow. This.
Bam, bam,
Wow.
bam.
I think she'll get
Wow.
you back. She'll get
Yeah,
you
you're in
back.
trouble.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Not right now, though.
Oh lord.
Go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but then there was technical difficulties, and then I asked the music teacher, which like a year later I went to school there, and she was there. I told her, "Can I go sing up there?" And she said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And the first song I sung up there was "Little Mermaid, A Million Dreams." No, different song.
You got so many songs going through his head right now. You got
Yeah.
a catalog.
But I sang Little Mermaid, part of that world, and everyone clapped. And that's when I knew I wanted to be a singer.
So when everybody clapped, what was the emotion that you were feeling at that moment? Like wow, was you expecting it or you were
I wasn't
surprised?
expecting it. I just thought that I would just sing, get off stage. but I actually had to bow at the end, and it was just amazing.
That's pretty good. Thank you. And what do you see yourself doing in 5 years?
Movies or commercials or TV series?
Nice.
You got the personality for it.
Right? He does. He does. He does.
Yo, you
He
are
does.
more comfortable than a lot of other guests that come on to this show.
Don't lie to him. He just said he was
Nah.
nervous. No.
Nah, you can't fool me. He got a swag. He got the hand motion.
He might be nervous, but he sells it well that he isn't.
Hey, listen,
So-
man, you got
That's
a lot
in
more
the
personality
theater,
than
that's
a lot
what
of
we're
other people
taught.
that came up here, man. You know?
And Roman,
You can learn from
you
that,
said
bro.
you also said
Shut up, Ruben.
you also said that you did plays. How many plays have you been in? Just so people know.
I have to count these on my
He just
fingers.
started counting.
About
Like
about 30.
6.
No,
Wait,
you did a
I
little more
would
than
say
that.
about 10.
10. Nice.
About 6 or 10 or 9.
Yo, you almost had more shows than you had birthdays.
Yeah, yeah. So, what is of the shows? What was your favorite?
I would have to say Radio City, because being on that stage, looking out at 6,000 people, it felt amazing, and I just love being on stage and make people laugh and smile.
So I like that. I like that answer. So, what is the difference between you being here tonight and you being slightly nervous versus you going in front of stage 6,000 people? I mean, listen, I do this all the time, and
That's a good
I make it look easy. But me going out in front of 6,000 people, I probably would I would not know what to do.
No, the reason why I was nervous coming here tonight is the questions that you were gonna ask me.
Well, see, remember I told you I don't have any written questions. I'm drumming these as we speak. You know, so we're bouncing off each other. We're just
Yeah.
having a great conversation.
You're doing
So-
well. You're doing good.
You're doing good. A lot better than Billy.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you that one now. Yes. See, I've never seen 6,000 people, so good job to you on that one. And I'm quite.
Well,
Did you
I
handle
have
it?
to
Did
say-
you handle it good?
I have to say, it's quite being easy on there because all you look at is 6,000 people, but they're like round cutout they're like black cutout cardboard circles taped to a seat,
Bruh.
and all you see is little
It is, yeah.
gray
when-
heads sticking
Listen,
out.
man,
Like,
you're not about to explain that to me. It's just 6,000 people, you know. So you just
Billy,
you do your thing.
if you were
It's
about
nothing.
to perform in front of 6,000 people,
Bro, listen, I'm sweating now talking about 6,000 people.
but
You
I'm not
understand me?
saying that it's easy. It's hard for some people, but to me, it comes naturally.
so what do you like most, singing or acting?
A little bit of both, 50-50.
Nice. I like that. I like that political.
My microphone.
It's in the way. It's in the way. It's blocking us here.
It's-
There we go. So I like the answer because it's political and it's a genuine answer. What are the songs that you like to sing?
Definitely A Million Dreams.
It's one of your favorites, obviously.
That's a good question.
To
Yeah,
be
like
honest, some TikTok songs.
TikTok song. Yeah.
I am not familiar with the TikTok thing, so
Yeah.
TikTok is
you
everywhere.
have
It's
to
everywhere.
you have to fill me in on TikTok.
He
'Cause
missing it.
Well, it's about an app that you can dance, sing, cosplay
your
on it.
own
You can do
videos,
anything on
all
that
that.
app.
You can make yourself disappear and reappear.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
All type of stuff. My
so you're
daughter
saying
has
you're
TikTok.
saying
love
I
it.
should get
I
on
love
this
it.
TikTok thing?
No, not you. It's for you.
No, no.
So I don't need to get on this.
Not you.
Yeah, because
Let's just
some
say that.
people get TikTok famous, like
Yeah.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Oh, really?
A lot of people.
I never knew
Well,
that.
you never
People
know. I
getting
could be
famous
TikTok
off-
famous.
Anybody, like a lot of
Like
them.
Lil
TikTok
Huddy
is
and-
major.
Addison Rae. Like, those are all TikTok stars.
I
and
have no
they
idea
truly
who
inspire
any
me
of
to
those
go on
people
that app.
are.
TikTok
They
is
still
making
one or two
stars.
sounds familiar. I didn't know they were famous off TikTok. I didn't know. I
It's
got
a
Yeah,
lot
I
of-
don't
it's a
know
lot of
anybody
people.
on
It's a lot of
TikTok.
people.
I don't
From
even remember. I
dance
don't even know who
videos to
TikTok
magic
is.
tricks, everything, bro. Google it or something.
Truthfully, when I hear about TikTok, it reminds me of a diner in North Jersey. And those of you that know where the TikTok is in North Jersey, it's up near Clifton. I used to go to the TikTok with freestyle singers after their shows,
went back
and it was
in
this
the
humongous. We're going about maybe 15 years ago. It was this humongous diner, and all of us would just converge. And I would sit with all these big time singers, and at the TikTok, and we'd be there till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I had to drive back and the sun be coming up and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, that used to be my life.
It's basically that, but the opposite. It's just dancing. It's just dancing and being on an app. It's just dancing and dancing on an app. Just
But like you could add.
But you
so
can't
many
eat on.
features.
You can't eat.
yeah.
Hey, listen, you can add so many features in the TikTok.
So tell me, how do you balance all this in your business? You sing, you're working, you're doing plays at 11. You go to school. How do you balance it? Do you get up for school on time? Do you?
Sometimes I get up late because I just go to bed late and I wake up late. But I kind of like sleeping in.
Hey, listen. I appreciate you being honest because who likes to get up early, right? Nobody likes.
I'm
to
not
get
a
up
morning person.
Who your
Let's just
favorite-
say that I'm not a morning
See,
person.
I like his. I'm not a morning person either, but I have to get up sometimes.
Who
I
your
gotta take
favorite
my daughter to school. I gotta chase around my son.
Daddy stuff.
Yeah. But I like that. I like
You
that.
super dad. Yo, who your
I'm not
favorite
super
singer?
dad. I'm not super dad. I'm just a good dad.
Who do you like that's on the radio now?
Like out of YouTube?
No.
No,
Oh,
don't
I
pick
can't
us.
sing. I can't sing.
Don't pick us. I can't sing. I can
Please,
act.
name
Like-
one of
I
them.
can act.
Like-
I mean, like when whether it's the radio, like whether they're on TV.
Hey,
like,
who's your-
what superstar? Who like is it?
Who do you like? Who do you like watching? On
Can
TV?
I say two?
Yeah, you can pick 3 if you want.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nice choice.
I like how his acting is,
I was
and
about to say, like, Leonardo don't sing.
Have you seen all his movies?
Titanic.
It's one of my favorites.
That's my favorite.
It's one of my favorites. Honest to God, that's one of my favorites.
And Charlie D'Amelio, because I look up to her to dance, because she's basically my dance teacher. Like, if I want to learn a dance, I would just go on her TikTok account and then or pick a dance that she does, and I would
I like
learn
that
it with
because you're using TikTok as not a platform to
Some-
put stuff, but you're using it for educational. You're using it for
Yeah, I
you're
use
taking
it.
a lot out
I
of it.
only use it on dance because some people just they make homemade jelly fruit and then they just take their teeth to the camera and go like this. What is that?
Well, YouTube has some weird.
And they get
Yeah.
famous
Some weird
for
videos.
it. How?
There's some guy on YouTube that beats up McDonald's food and throws it just.
How do you get famous?
And he has millions of followers. I don't know if you've ever seen
turns
it.
into
I've never seen
trash.
that. No.
I think I have seen that one.
Right? He just does all. He throws it in the toilet, flushes it, and
Yeah.
and people watch this.
Who
So
are, the people that eat the different color pasta. It's like a red pasta and like a blue pasta and some more stuff. That's TikTok too, and like they're famous for that. Y'all don't know that?
You can get famous for like anything on TikTok.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try to.
I got-
I'm gonna have to
yeah.
try to
I'm
go on
surprised
TikTok.
You don't know nothing about it.
If someone puts on lipstick,
Huge to the kids.
if someone
Famous.
because there's like these two girls and they just put on lipstick and then they turn into like these characters from Disney. They get like 16,000 views on that.
I'm gonna have to.
He's not lying.
A note to
Gotta
self.
buy your lipstick.
Learn
I mean,
what
yeah,
TikTok is.
It's like it's entertaining for some people, and it's pretty cool how like they make homemade stuff into like Disney cool.
I found myself watching it because my daughter is big up on this stuff.
I think my daughter's on it too. I think
TikTok
my daughter,
is unique.
It'll take
I
a lot
think
of
my
your time.
daughter. My,
TikTok is
I-
You
unique.
watch
That's
video
true.
after video
I
after
think.
video.
Well, I watch videos on YouTube. I'm
Just
still.
scroll
I'm
down.
still.
Yeah, I'm still YouTube.
I'm still a YouTube guy. I watch weird things about history, things about pirates, things about things about kings and old history. I don't want to get into deep stuff, but I that's what I watch. I'm into that stuff. I'm into like different kind of videos. So I can definitely relate to that.
That's our TikTok. Is YouTube.
Yeah, we grew up basically on a.
I was watching
YouTube is
TikTok
like the
this
record
afternoon.
label,
And just speaking of YouTube, we are now going to change. We're going to go from just Facebook and YouTube on the station. We're gonna make our own account and put it on YouTube so you can watch all our shows, back to back.
Give us 60,000 views like TikTok.
And we're gonna merge our different concept shows right into our YouTube account, and this way we can get a following started, and maybe we can see us on TikTok, famous one day.
Yay.
You
What's
know,
the plan?
I'll help you create an account. I'll help
Listen,
you.
There you go.
you might have to. You
I'll
might have
hold
to.
you to
'Cause
that.
The
I
first-
think creating counts.
The first easy dance is Renegade. All you have to do is wait, Renegade.
That's not the
You know,
easy
I'm gonna-
dance.
I'm
The
really-
easy dance is the whoa.
I'm literally
That's
gonna.
not even a dance.
See, he says
I can never do that dance. All you do is this, and it's wrong. You're not doing it right, Dad. All they did was this. How do you mess this up?
So, back to what we were saying. You sang this one song, amazing production, amazing vocals behind it. Are you also working on anything coming up play wise?
You mean like songs?
No, plays. Are you gonna be in a play soon?
Well, I just
Or you
auditioned.
took a breather, or you're about to get back into it?
Well, I just auditioned for this play called Music Man, and
I heard it's a good one. I heard
it's
it's a good
starring
one.
Hugh Jackman. And they still haven't picked someone, so hopefully it can be me for Winthrop. So,
Well,
my
if you
highlights.
Hugh, are
if
you
you-
out there? Hugh? Jackman?
if you could tell them
Hugh
if
Jackman.
you could tell them right
Something.
now, tell them right into the camera, just tell them what you feel and say, hey, listen, pick me. Tell them.
Basically, just pick.
I'm one of your options.
All right, and then we'll have Ruben work his producer skills and find him and tag him or something. So don't hurt to just kind of put it out
Yeah,
there.
it doesn't hurt.
And then we'll say,
Doesn't hurt.
pick him.
Yeah, pick them.
All right.
So Devon, that is Devon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling good.
Good. Tell us about yourself. Where you from?
I'm from here, from Robbinsville, New Jersey, and I'm 18.
Okay.
So I'm at Robbinsville High School, and like Roman, I do like singing, acting, musical theater, stuff like that.
So, how many shows have you done on your resume?
I think just over the years, it's got to be somewhere close to like 20, something like that. I've done
See,
a
about
lot.
between the both of you, you have
I knew that
about
was a lot of shows when she had to think about it.
35 between the both of you, probably.
Yeah.
Seven, you gotta get close to the mic.
Oh.
Thanks, Ruben. You could have just said that in the microphone. But when he's talking
Is
about
this
me,
good
he
now?
talks to the microphone.
No. They're doing good. They're doing good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it all
He's
right?
trying to make you nervous.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
microphone's good.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Ruben
can't hear.
Ruben likes to make everybody nervous, so it's all right.
He's a
Gotcha.
moron, don't worry.
So about 20 shows.
Yeah.
Do you sing? And you sing. Obviously, you sing too.
Yeah, yeah.
How long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was like really little. I got into lessons when I was maybe 10 or 11. So that's when I really started to like focus on like technique and just like actually
So
doing it.
you're a professionally trained singer then.
Yes.
Nice. I don't think we've ever had have we had? Yes, we had. We had Kim D. I think she was a professionally. She was a professional singer. I'm not sure
I mean, she got a professional platform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not like professionally trained. I don't know, but she's a professional singer. So professionally trained, maybe you might be one of the first. So
Yeah, I think
Oh, that's so cool.
don't quote me. Now everybody's gonna call us.
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah,
first. I'm the
Not
first.
everybody. Kim's gonna call. Like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
No problems. We don't want no drama.
We don't want problems. So of the two, what's your favorite?
Singing and acting? Oh, probably, I mean, for me, like, you can't really sing without acting, so probably acting.
I like
I
that.
feel like you need, like, one to do the other.
So you need one to
Yeah, they
to
go hand in
piggyback
hand.
on the other.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you're right, because every time I've gone out for roles, I always go out for try to just acting roles, and
Yeah.
I never, they're like, oh, we don't want you for this part. We just want you for the ensemble. I'm like, no, I want to act. I feel like if I came, with tap shoes, or came in with singing, or, I'd be able to get that such part, So that's a pretty good
Yeah.
answer.
In the meantime, you could just play the tree. Okay.
Yeah, I can play the tree.
What can I do? You're in the tree.
I can play the tree. So, of all your shows and all your singing, what is your favorite moment?
Oh,
What is that moment when you were like, damn, this is what I was destined to do?
I did a show a really long time ago. I did Les Mis a long time ago, and that was really I'm not gonna say fun because like everyone dies in that show, including me
yeah.
at the end.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the
Who did you
thanks
play?
for the visual.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Everyone
I had
dies.
fun.
Yeah.
Like, look, everybody dies, but I had fun. Look,
Is that a movie?
It was.
It is.
They made it into a movie. Has Hugh
With
Jackman
Hugh
in
Jackman.
it? Yeah.
Too, right, yeah. Hugh.
They just named
Hugh
drop
Jackman,
like
you out
crazy.
there?
Yo,
I
Hugh
can see
Jackman.
Hugh-
Hugh Jackman, are
they
you
just
out there?
name drop
This
like
is really
seen
just
Hugh
like
Jackman
trying to get
in a
Hugh
lot of
Jackman to watch
movies.
this.
smart
He can
marketing.
play a lot of parts.
That's true. Yeah, but I did that, and I had like this one big number at the end, and like just singing that. I remember I had a moment where I was like, "This is like really cool. Like I want to keep doing
Isn't that
this."
great? Isn't that
Yeah.
great? I've had those moments in my life a couple times, and I'm like, wow, I'm just so blessed. You know, like
Yeah.
You know, it's just an amazing feat to be, you know, at that. Like this can only get better. You know.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, that's a long time from now.
Well, I mean, you're 18 now, so you're.
Yeah,
you know,
so I'll
See
be
myself at
28.
28.
Yeah, I mean, I want to stay still like doing musical theater. Hopefully Broadway, doing professional stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, for most people that I know a lot of people in the from Kelsey Theater, and Dan will attest to that. I know a lot of people,
So do I.
and I know for the most part, it's like a family that just keeps
Yes, it
growing.
is.
You know, the kids become adults, and they've been there. You know, I think Dan's been there for how many years?
About 5 years.
5 years, and so
Veteran.
he's a veteran. How long have you
I
been
know
at
people
Kelsey?
that have been there even longer.
Oh, I
than
don't
me,
do
but-
Kelsey.
You don't do Kelsey? Oh,
No.
she doesn't do.
No,
gotta
no,
get her
not
in
as
there.
a not as anything. I've auditioned for Kelsey stuff, but it's just never worked out.
Right, because it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. When she said, like, I don't do Kelsey.
No,
like,
no,
what?
no.
They're
Hold on,
like
hold on.
here,
Nah,
I'm
hold
like
on.
here,
Hold
but
on.
they're like there.
Hold on,
but
she
I'm
was like,
Anybody from Kelsey
wait,
who's watching, it was
I
not
don't do
voluntary.
Kelsey.
I know.
she's like, I don't do Kelsey.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
I have auditioned for a few Kelsey things, but it never panned out.
So if they offered you some, parts, you would consider that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, cool. Don't stop, auditioning for them then.
yeah.
Kelsey, y'all paying attention?
I'm
Anybody?
pretty sure
Anybody?
somebody is.
Hugh Jackman.
Drop a
Better
roll
pick a good
or
rate.
by accident on purpose, okay?
So what did you think about the production, the song that you all worked together on?
I thought it was really cool. I didn't know, like, I had never been in the studio before, so when I got in there, I was like, I don't know what to expect. And it was actually a lot of fun. And then seeing the video at the end, how, like, it all came together, I was like, this is really cool how they were able to, like, put all the videos together and, like, all the production that came at the end with, like, the stuff that DTH was doing in the studio. That was really cool.
Yeah, I have to drop the shout out. Shout out to DTS. They were on they were here, right?
We
No.
were, yeah.
They were here with you in the old building.
Yes.
Right, in the old building. They weren't here at the new building.
We're in the old building.
But they're a great collective. They they're so professional, so talented. I mean, they're just so giving in how they do things. So shout out to them. They did an amazing. They did a bang up job on the song. Putting it together. It's not. I said this 2-3 weeks ago. Anybody can sing a song or rap a song, but it's the production that finishes it. The production gives the song life, and so it wasn't just you three; it was them two that brought it all together, made the magic.
Yeah.
So I have to appreciate them too. They're not here, but I have to shout them out too. So they know they're probably watching.
They are. We're getting updates.
Shout out to them. Shout out to the DTS in
Yes,
Bordentown.
Julian Dan. Yes.
Julian Dan in Bordentown.
In Bordentown.
Google them, DTS Recording Studio.
And they're on YouTube, so subscribe to their page, and there's all kinds of videos and yes.
Dan works for them, so he's plugging them in there.
Yes.
So Dan, we're gonna go to you.
Marketing.
You gotta plug 'em in.
The Mohawk. We're
Hugh,
gonna call him the
Jackman.
Mohawk.
Hugh Jackman, are you out there?
The Mohawk.
Yeah.
Dan, how you been? Yeah, this is
I'm good,
This
yeah.
is literally the third time you've been here.
It's good to be back.
You were here when we had the one room garage.
The one room,
type
yeah,
thing.
the one room, yeah.
And then we moved, we moved up the stairs and literally moved up the stairs down the
Yep.
street, and we went to a 2-3 room building. Was, a little hard to explain how the building was.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was
yeah,
always
rough
under.
around the
It was
edges,
rough, but it was always
Yeah.
under construction.
Yeah.
And then we were blessed with this big room.
It's a great space.
So I mean, we're not just
Excited
just
for
one
it.
room, but we have an actual studio. We have multiple rooms. I've shot segments of YouTube out in the hall here, right out in the where those
They
chairs
got
are.
a vending machine. It only
got a
take
vending
your
machine.
money.
I
It only take
noticed
your
the
money
vending
every now
machine.
and then. It don't take your money all of the time.
I mean, we have we have a vending machine. I mean, we never had that.
That was the
know.
first thing I noticed when I got up here. I was like, oh, vending machine.
It only takes my money.
Yeah.
That
You know-
vending machine owe me like $50.
You know you made it when you see a vending machine out in the hall.
That's right.
You know, out in the lobby, not the hall. And we have actually bathrooms that, you know.
But nah, hold on. He speaks so highly of this vending machine, but ask him how many times he done beat that vending machine up to get snacks.
To get
I'm not gonna lie.
there's a vending machine at Kelsey Theater.
I've tapped it a couple times.
No, it wasn't no tap. He jacked that vending machine up. Kind of grabbed it by his collar and shook it.
Where you can at least the last time I got something out of the vending machine, I gave it the money and then it gave me back I hit the Sprite button and it gave me 2 T's instead.
He's like, don't tell
So
him.
that's profit.
Hey,
Okay,
look,
Dan.
two for the
That was
price of one.
profiting off drinks. It was
I went to go see you and Harry, and I was kind of hungry after Act 1. And I'm like, okay, I'll grab something from the vending machine, put money in, gave me change back, and I'm like, well, where's my food?
Yeah.
Ate my money.
Yeah.
What it was
Don't you
food.
wish you just go in there and just...
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
I even tried going like that. I was like,
Listen, if I could, I would go in the vending machine. Look, I don't want everything. I just want what I paid
I just
for.
want
I'll
what I
take
paid
this,
for.
and all right, I'm out. Thank you.
Yeah.
So then, tell me how many shows have you been in? I know this is not about the show, but
Yeah.
and the shows, but
100 and...
I don't know.
You lost count?
Yeah, I probably lost count.
It's all good.
15 maybe.
still
I'm working backstage maybe around 25, 26.
So about
in
50
5
shows
years, yeah.
collectively upon the
Yeah.
3 years.
Around New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So
Nice.
Yeah.
And you were you were a part of this song. Great
I
collective.
was, yeah.
What was your feeling being a part of the song?
Well, it was. I think the story was that I was actually over their house just for dinner, and these guys were recording downstairs, and I wasn't really planned to be on the track. I think, and then as the night went by, I think it was an idea of Dan and also Roman's dad to throw me on it since I was upstairs. So.
Oh yeah, when
so-
you're like, hey, get on here.
A few hours
you
later,
get on this track right
a few
now.
hours later, I was like, "What is this song?" Because I know it, but I didn't really know it that well. So they were like, "Yeah, why don't you go in and do some do some stuff on it?" And I was kind of like, "Well, it's their song, but I'll come in and sing some stuff, and if you can kind of find a way to weave me in, that would be." That's cool with me.
Yeah,
So
listen,
that's how I ended up on it.
Yo,
Yeah.
and like hip hop language, that's a feature.
I don't even know. Did you guys know that they put me on it until you saw the video? Because Roman was leaving when I got there for dinner, and was gone before and I think Devon even left before.
I thought they mentioned something about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, on the video.
Yeah. So and I had just met Devon that night, so
Mm-hmm.
we hadn't met
That's how
until
it worked. That's
then.
Yeah.
how
So
it
it's
works
pretty
in
cool.
hip hop. It works
wait,
in
I
hip
knew
hop
you
the
were
same
gonna
way.
do it for no wait. I saw you after before I was gonna leave. I saw you before I was gonna
Yeah,
leave.
I caught you right as you were leaving.
So
Yeah.
big question.
So
What is your we'll start with you, Roman. What's your overall take on the song?
Like, what's my favorite part of it?
Or anything you have to say about it? Like, what do you?
I like the kind of high parts where the strong parts. I kind of like those parts because it really
It showcases your skills.
like my personality and so
No,
from the diaphragm.
yeah, it's
yeah, like
How about,
I love using my voice to do great music.
no, listen. I was impressed by all three, not just you, not that, but all three. It was a beautifully placed production. It was you just had to be there to listen to it. When I heard it, I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. Clean production. It was just sometimes when people do covers, you hear your cat in the background, you hear your dog in the background, you hear
your turtles.
mom or my turtles, mom, yelling at you or something. But it was, it shows the the professionalism of, an actual recording studio, how well it was put together.
Do you think it's one of the songs that you could download inside your car and put inside your rotation with your other thousands of songs?
It's possible. I mean, I don't. I have not. I
If you
can't.
make it to his playlist, you got a good song.
You gotta get some.
Yeah.
I have
He
a
got like 3,000 songs.
I have-
How many songs you got?
about 6,000 songs.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, listen, I'm not.
Insane.
Didn't know that
lying.
there were that many songs in
What
the
is
world,
it
right,
on?
guys? Yeah.
It's on like an MP.
I have a flash drive. It's a flash drive, and
A flash drive, you could fit like 20,000 songs.
I
on.
put a lot. I put a lot of songs
He
on
got
there.
14,000 more songs to go, and I think y'all's gonna make the cut. He got everything from like Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra,
Frank.
Lounge.
Ooh.
I have Beethoven.
Then like
Etta
then, Yo,
James.
he'll switch from like
Etta
Beethoven
James,
and then go
nice.
to Drake.
Not too much Drake. I have a little bit
But
of
Drake is
Nipsey
in
Hussle, Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang,
freestyle
yeah.
music,
Yo, he'll
dance
go from
music,
Wu-Tang
Tiesto,
to
Above and
Phil
Beyond.
Collins
Okay.
to Little Nas X for Old Town Road.
Old
I do
Town
have
Road.
Lil Nas X.
That's a big one.
And then
Yeah.
Old
they
Town
go
Road?
Right into
Yeah, John Party.
Mozart.
John Party. I have John Party.
A little country, yeah. A little
His
country
I have-
music,
I
yeah.
listen to country.
It's the weirdest that I've ever.
I have country, dance, house, techno, rap, hip hop.
Museum.
I have.
Yeah.
There's a music
Lounge.
museum in his car.
I can take you through a history of lesson of.
History
Let
lesson
me-
music.
Wow.
And that's how it is being friends with him. You know how many times you gotta hear, yo, you gotta listen to this song. I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's like Frank Sinatra, and,
Who got you on Nipsey Hussle?
and then you did,
Yeah.
and then it switched to like Bob Marley, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I gotta go home. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Let me go.
No, we're not out here that long. But
It just felt like
Yeah.
you know, and I
he got
get,
he got a million songs.
and I constantly add new music. I have a party. I have to do a party soon, so I have to add more music.
That's why.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
song
that's
make
where it
to his
grows, yeah.
playlist, then it's good.
So, Devin, what's your take on the song?
I was just grateful to like be part of it. It was really cool just seeing the end result of it, how it all came together. I thought it was really cool, and yeah, I was really stoked to see that it came out so well.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
How about you, Dan?
So what I think what's really the magic of it is, and I think it's something that you guys don't really see, especially when the end product comes out, is that this kind of stuff is done over time. And even that night, the three of us had recorded our parts separate over
Yeah.
maybe like a few hours. And
And
then
it's not a 3-4 minute
yeah, yeah,
one and done. It's
yeah,
you know, it could be 2 or 3, 4 hours.
right.
You know, I recorded a segment that's yet to be released. Me and our old co-host, we did a talking about bourbons, whiskey and stuff, and we thought it was gonna be like a 2-3 hour, 2-3 minute thing, and we were like 4 hours. So and it takes time.
Yeah, so
you know,
it takes time to like put it all together.
Well, listen, amazing production.
It's a really cool process if you ever get the chance to do something like this. Whether it's with DTS or anywhere else, just to kind of see how it's all put together to make that final product. And even after you go in and record, there's still more to be done. Even after you edit and kind of go through your notes and your pitchiness and stuff.
Once
So
you hear that final
you're still mixing,
version,
yeah.
I've been
It's very
blessed.
cool.
I've been blessed to be in studios, you know, to co-produce songs and stuff like that. And yes, it is. You know, you go in there. You know, let's say a rapper goes in there and raps a song, but then it's got to be layered. It's got to be put this. You got to take
Yeah,
that
it's
out.
just like Photoshop,
so-
but with your voice.
And then then I lend my ear and I'm like, all right, no, you got to pull this out. You got to pull that out. So it takes time. And you're there, doing one song that's 3-4 minutes, and you could be there for 2-3 hours.
Correct. And
maybe
even
6
the
hours.
video is, you get so much footage in one session that you really, at the end of the day, you're like Dan really only has this amount of footage to kind of pick and edit from, so you're not even really getting
The
a
whole
full
entire, the whole full
yeah,
thing.
because it's crazy now, the technology, so you're always picking and choosing. People can even
Yeah,
still
I
don't know if this is a little behind the scenes, but the videos, my section of the video was actually filmed probably like 2 weeks later. So I had recorded it first and then went in. He kind of redid it, so it was really cool, and you can't really tell that
you
something
can't.
like that's done. So
I did
it's pretty
a
neat how they pull it all together.
Ruben and me. We did I played 5 parts in a rap video. 5 parts. You would never know. I played a cop. I played a zombie. I played a blackface. What else did I play?
That's when you had the tight little uniform on.
Yes,
you
and
still got that picture on Facebook, don't you?
yes, it's on Instagram.
I'm glad you said that. 'Cause
And
I copy and paste that.
the production took two full days throughout a Saturday and a Sunday, and we were out in the heat. I was melting. We were in Philadelphia. I had this makeshift police uniform. Make a long story short, we were beating somebody up, and the neighbors were like, "No, not in our neighborhood. Like, we're gonna call the cops." And we're like, "Wait a minute, you guys are the cops." We're like, "Yes,
Yes.
Remember I told you about that.
Yeah, that was
Mike Zombie. Mike Zombie. He is the guy who made the Drake song. The beat behind Drake started from the bottom. Now we're here. So Mike Zombie
his
is
his catalog is amazing. Shout out to
shout out to Mike Zombie. It was a privilege
he's
being
some
So
everywhere.
I've done a little not insane
pretty
acting,
cool,
but I've
yeah.
done
that's what his production skills got him.
Okay.
The same
Took him
things
to the-
that we're talking about now.
yeah.
Got him.
And we're
in
using that
other
as a
platforms.
analogy or as a example because
'Cause it ties
he
in.
started
It ties
as
in,
a
yeah.
a producer making beats, and he dabbled into rapping, and then he's in people's videos because he makes the
Wow,
beats.
yeah.
You can see him everywhere now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was I was blessed to say, hey, can I get a picture? He said, yeah, sure. He gave me a picture. And sometimes they don't really say that. Oh, you're the
Yeah.
talent. No, we're not taking a picture, but humble guy. So I appreciate all three.
I think the song is really a magical song too. I think what I also like about it is that, and Roman was kind of talking about it a little bit, is how it starts off kind of like quiet and slower and more, and then as the song
It's a
yes,
bit-
it builds,
it's a build-up.
and
It's a build-up.
builds and builds,
it builds
and
up
it's-
into this. Amazing
that's
thing.
the guys that wrote that score and that music and wrote those lyrics and did that movie. I mean, they nailed it. That whole movie is just incredible music, and
See,
that was one of the things that when they had asked me to do it, that really
True story.
attracted me to do
I
it. So.
didn't know the movie. I didn't know the song. I only know the song. Honestly, God, I only know the song because
What?
I only know the song because of you three sung it, 1,000%. And I only know the song now because of you three. So you see,
That's pretty cool.
I would have never
That is
heard the
cool.
song
Lots of us.
had I never heard it. Your interpretation of it, your cover. So I appreciate that. There's some songs that had I not watched this show, or had I not seen this movie, or had I not seen this commercial, or had I not went to this location, or seen a YouTube video of some sort that didn't even have anything to do with music. There's certain music that I get, and had I not seen it, I would never discover the music. It's like TikTok. I've never discovered TikTok if I would not hear about it.
I never knew this. You never knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
I thought
Listen,
everybody knows.
I don't know everything about it.
I've heard of it. I've never tried it. I've seen some
Not
stuff.
you, not
yeah.
Mr. Researcher and Mr. Google, Mr. You.
I mean, it's not for everyone.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah, not you. I'm over here with them. No, it's not for everybody.
Watch, you'll see me get a million views tomorrow. Yeah, it's not for
Yeah.
everybody, but I'm on it.
Do not know about TikTok. Man,
I got some ideas for TikTok.
listen, TikTok is major, man.
Is it better than Snapchat?
Yes.
I don't really go on Snapchat that much.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
But you're on TikTok.
Okay, so one day, like a week, I do streaks with one of my friends. Like one day I lose a streak, and they're like, "You lost our streak," and I'm like, "Sorry, I'm not on it that much." And one of my friends would be like, "Why?" And I would say, "'Cause I'm on TikTok too much." They were like, "You have to stop," and I'm like, "Nope."
Well, see,
Do you have a favorite video on TikTok? I'll go first. My favorite video on TikTok is when the girl has a side-by-side video. So she's watching a video of another girl play soccer. So she's standing there on her bed. So when the girl kicks the soccer ball, it's like it bounces to her screen and the soccer ball hits her. But all you see is her hair fly off. Now her body is gone, but her hair just falls down. And I laughed hysterically because all it is just it's a side-by-side video. And like she's like looking at this girl like, what is she about to do with this soccer ball? She's not about to do. And the girl kicks it and it just jumps out her screen, hits this girl. She disappears and her hair just falls. and now I just saw that one recently. But there's so many other videos, man.
It's crazy videos.
That you could like manipulate the images and everything to. I'm like, they had that when we were younger.
What's
Yeah,
your
that
favorite
would've been a
video?
good time.
Are you on
Yeah.
TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. All my friends are telling me to go on TikTok, but I keep saying I don't want to go on it because I feel like I'm going to spend my whole life on it. Because they're like, my friend
respect
It's
that.
a world of its own.
Yeah.
my friend came
I
up to me
could
the other
time
day.
limit
She
on
was
it.
like, how many TikToks do you think I've watched? I was like, I have no clue. And she was like, 120 million. And I was like, that's insane. Like, because people, it's so easy because when it's done, it just scrolls to the next one.
And
So
the
you can
videos
just
are not
keep
that long.
going.
The videos
For
not
sure,
that long.
yeah.
They're like
No, they're not
30
even
seconds.
long
yeah,
at
it's
all.
like Snapchat.
And a lot of them
Snapchat
are
video.
hilarious.
I
so
time
be done
myself
watching about
on it.
1,000 of them.
You hear that? You time yourself?
Yes.
How you time yourself on it to be longer or
Well,
to be shorter?
longer. Well,
I was
when
not
get
the
home
question.
from
That was
school-
the answer I was
well,
looking for. But
I still do my routine. I get home from school, do my homework, and in my free time, I watch some TikToks, and then, like, I take a shower, go in
At
bed,
least you do your homework.
relax. Wait, what?
at least you do your.
Oh, at least I do my homework. Yeah.
I got him. I got
It
him.
was-
That's not dry.
it
That's
was-
dry.
One time I said, "Oh, I don't do my homework," because I was at McCarter Theater, and
You see, we got it. I got you with that one. Threw him off.
A little bit.
Got him, got him.
but anyways, I keep myself on track. I take a shower, I go in bed, I chillax, and then I just pick up my phone, just fall asleep with my phone in my hands, watching.
He's a little
TikToks.
cooler than us. He just used
I
chillax.
told you.
I was gonna
He's a little
say,
cooler than us.
yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
What you don't know is every last one of them has a swag of their own, and they're comfortable here. You know, and I think like they out swag us. You know, like I was listening, I was listening to her, and she said by the end of the show, she said I was stoked, and I was like, she just say stoked, but I ain't gonna pay no attention. So we just gonna keep on talking. She's saying stoked. He's going chillax. He got his own style just down there. He like, yo, I'm the final level of swag down here. You got to go through levels to get to this level of swag. Like, once you reach the final level.
That's why the video worked, because when you watch it, it's like one at a time. We all
progression
appear.
of it,
He's
yeah.
first in it, so
So-
it just kind of builds and goes, and you're like,
So
oh,
how about y'all kind of merge
kind of cool.
the two together with what y'all got going on in TikTok?
Make like a singing TikTok.
Y'all ain't think about that yet?
Yeah.
Because
good
it's
idea.
all views too.
That's true.
everything is
Roman
all
would have to
views.
run it, because
Yeah.
Devon doesn't have one, and I never heard of it till tonight. So we're
I
all.
would-
But
I-
merge together,
This would-
and you could be the camp. You know, you.
Well,
you
yeah,
lead the charge.
I would honestly be like Thomas because he's like in the hype house with all that kind of stuff of TikTok, and I would be kind of managing those two to make TikToks. Like-
He's talking
I
about
need- I
management.
need a
So
manager.
So here's an idea, okay? Well, with the three of you guys, like the TikTok make it like 30, 45 seconds, but there's a solo with your voice. Then it switches to a solo with her voice, then a solo with yours, and then by the end of the video, it's all three of y'all singing in harmony. As an
There you
idea.
go. That'd be go.
I mean, everybody used to make like YouTube covered like channels where they would just do stuff like that, but everyone's moving to TikTok.
And
So
it's 30, 45 seconds.
Yeah, and
Just
it's shorter.
A solo of you with the song, and then like she picks up like with her verse, and you pick up with yours, and like by the end of the video, y'all all are in sync,
Got it.
and it fades out.
So if
You're
you're
welcome.
wondering who Thomas is, he's another
Thank
famous TikToker.
I don't know who Thomas is, so I'll
He's,
do some research.
he's one of the famous TikTokers with Charlie D'Amelio, Lil Huddy.
is he in the hype house?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what I thought.
he's basically the parent of it.
So for them to
And
be at the top
Asim
of
Ray.
TikTok, they're major. You understand? me?
Yeah, I'm
TikTok.
not even on the platform.
Yo, you're so old.
So Roman,
Billy, you should try it.
Shut up.
So
It'll
Roland,
last
what's
longer
your-
than one of your comedy
got-
nights.
you have shout outs? Any shout outs?
Well, I used to do shout outs.
Oh, now you're on TikTok, so you're not like.
No.
No, I used to do shout outs on TikTok.
No, I'm talking about shout outs for us. You know, like.
Oh.
Shout
Oh,
out
he
to
wasn't ready for
Shout
that.
out to TikTok.
Well, do you guys have
Shout out to
a shout
TikTok. Hugh Jackman.
And Hugh Jackman.
Kinda. I
if you're
don't,
out there.
but like I'm always like on my daughters.
Then how am I supposed to like say, "Hey, go follow me on TikTok. What's your user?"
Well, my daughter's Brianna. Unless she got a nickname or a code name that you know.
No, I'm talking about
You gotta
for.
have a cool
I'm
name.
not talking about TikTok. I'm talking about
We ain't
listeners,
talking about TikTok. but I know
viewers
what
that
you're
are
talking
watching
about.
us. what do you you have anything, any final
In other words,
It's for your
in other
fans.
words, you gotta be like, yo, shout out to my mom.
Shout out to my
shout
mom
out
who's
to-
watching.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to
Mom,
my friends.
I love you. You were the best thing that ever happened to me.
Aw.
Oh, that's nice.
My
That-
sisters, I don't care about. So let's.
Whoa, whoa.
My dad bringing
Whoa.
That took
My-
a turn for the worse.
my dad
Whoa.
bringing me here today so I can be on the radio and on live. These fine people doing the song with. And just being here. So, yes.
He was saving that for his sisters.
Yes,
I don't know
yes.
what his sisters do to him, but they get the best of him, and he waited till he got to this platform in front of
Okay,
everybody.
my
Yeah,
oldest
in
sister,
front of all
my
the
oldest
hats.
sister
Forget
Brianna,
y'all.
she almost ripped my hair out.
Brianna rips your hair out?
And listen,
Yeah,
this is
I was in her
payback.
bedroom and I said hi, and she was like, "Get out, or else I'll rip your hair out." And I'm like, "Okay." Come back a minute later,
Now,
out of the door, and I'm
now,
like,
now watch this. Now watch this. Now you told them to tune in. You was like, tune in. I'm gonna be on the radio tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna shout y'all out and everything. But they didn't know that you had something in the.
and
hosted phone.
Vanessa, let me talk about my little sister Vanessa.
Yo,
She
they
is
embarrassed.
annoying.
They embarrassed right now. Yo, this all,
They're
high
not-
five, though, but look, that's how you get them back. But it's gonna be bad for you after the show. So let's just get that
Yeah.
out the way
They might
now.
pull your hair
Yeah.
out.
But
Yeah,
but-
now they're going to pull your
But
hair out.
you did get a platform. You
But come
definitely
on,
got
they're
your time to
sisters.
shine.
They're older sisters.
Yeah, I know how it goes. Same here.
I have,
had-
I,
had
have,
two
I,
older
have a, I
sisters.
have a younger sister that I don't talk to. I don't get along with.
I had two older sisters, so I feel history. Are you the youngest?
Yeah,
Same here.
sadly.
So I definitely feel.
Sad.
I definitely feel that.
I have a younger sister. They always think she's older than me. So
Man, the struggle.
Devin,
man.
your shout outs.
Shout out to my mom. She's sitting right over there, and she drove me here. Thank you. My dad is listening right now. Shout out to him. I hope he's still listening. Yeah, shout out to these guys for doing the video, and to DTS for making it all happen, and you guys for having me here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not as cool as them, but
You got the mohawk.
I shout out to
How do you keep that up?
I do.
Like,
I
you have hairspray, gel.
it's I blow dry it.
That's the final
blow
level
dry
of
it too.
Super Saiyan right
You
there.
blow- yeah, yeah.
Final
It's
level.
this Super and Rufio from Hook. I don't. Have you guys seen Hook?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
He-
Sometimes,
he's reached the final level right there.
yeah,
Dragon
that's
Ball Z.
that's
I don't know
Oh,
what
I-
you know about Dragon
don't know
Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
But when he go,
Yeah.
Kamehameha,
Yeah.
and he explode and the mohawk come up.
That's it. That's it. Yep. So shout out to Dragon Ball Z.
Word.
Is that Dragon Ball Z inspired?
shout-
Comic nerd.
No, it's not. I
Comic
just
nerd here. Comic nerd here.
I just did it for a show I'm in. And people seem to like.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. Little brother. Yeah.
Finish your
And
shout
Dragon
outs
Ball
so
was
we can
after.
trip.
Yeah. Shout out to these guys, cause that's cool. I just went over for dinner, and now here I am. So that's
third
kind
time.
of cool. Yeah.
The third
So
installment.
you know, and to you guys, and also to Hugh Jackman.
Ha! Name drop smart.
Yeah.
This whole thing is for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, shout out to y'all, man, for coming through, man. Shout out to the producers of radio. Why'd you have to go and let it die? Why'd you have to go? Never let me know what's going on.
I always call him up and say, hey, listen, be there. I
Okay,
got
the
it.
last minute, all he said was that we had guests, man,
But am I that type of person that do I look like I can make you nervous? Like really? Like
I like when he first walked in through the door. I was like, okay, is he gonna give me hard questions?
Yeah.
jacket, huh?
Definitely the jacket.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely the jacket.
It's the cape jacket.
Detective interrogation.
The Neo
Where
jacket.
were you?
It's the Neo jacket.
Where were you 11 years ago? I was
Yeah.
Oh, 11 years ago? Let's see. I
The who?
I don't know.
Well,
What do you want from me?
My shout outs. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for viewing. I love you guys. Check us out YouTube. Check us out Facebook. Check us out on the app. HamiltonRadio.net. Listen to all my friends. Oh, actually, on Facebook, my page. All my friends, family. You know, love you guys. Thank you guys for the support. Shout out to my co-host right here. always brings his energy. Much love to him. Much love and respect. Much love to the hosts, the producers and hosts, Ruben, Monk, and Gino. Shout out to these three lovely people that came out. I picked them and I listened to the song and I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. Shout out to DCS for putting an amazing production together. Like I said, it's not a cut and dry, when you make a song. It takes time. And shout out to the parents that come out and they're sitting in the audience right now. We have an actual audience. So shout out to them. They're out here with them. And thank you. We're the FREESTYLE.net. Go to your kid. I'm Ralph Ryan, also known as DJ Noise. And we're out. Peace. Until next week.
Sanitize those hands. Stay clean, all right?
Stay clean. Keep your hands clean. That's the new saying. Keep your hands clean. Instead of peace.